looks like we're all here. Hey guys,
Panda won't
holy
play
shit.
Diablo 4 though.
Hi.
He has to use his brain.
Brain power. Oh no.
Anyway, brain power, y'all nearly got your heads split in this arc.
Yeah.
You guys managed to survive,
Test.
the undead invasion, only
Hi.
had most of your, horde fall to the undead, including your war chief, as of now. But for now, he is still alive. You guys are currently at his behest, already retreating. You're already a mile off of Orjarkol.
Yes.
You guys still see the flashes of lightning and arcane power as the two of them battle it out in the sky, and the occasional visage of the dreadnought cleaving through the Orcish army. So, as you guys are in your third hour of retreating, anything you'd like to do, and anything you'd like to actually retrieve from your house for all that.
Well, I retrieved my armor.
Yep.
That's for sure.
All the spare stuff, yeah. You got it looted.
Can I get my grog? My fine ale from that I've accumulated.
Sure, you totally could.
Okay.
You'll just have an assistant orc just helping you with that, but he doesn't care too much.
It's just about a barrel's worth.
Sure. He just in one condition he gets some of this grog.
Yes.
Okay. He definitely agrees. Okay, that's fine.
It's the finest
the
I've.
rest of you actually have quite a shitload of loot in your houses. This being, I believe, Garden and Dizzy, your characters have a shitload of loot. I gave you. So you're not gonna be able to convince some orcs to help carry all of that shit in time. So you have to decide on just a bunch of things.
Well, I don't know what I've got in there.
Mine is like
Didn't you write it down?
basically all rock materials, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's in my inventory.
Rock solid.
Everything's in this, right? I'll have a.
Yeah. There's fuck all in there.
There's fuck all. Are you sure? I gave you a lot of like
No.
meat, leather.
Yes.
Meat,
No, I
just for
didn't get
hunting
any
stuff.
of it.
You gave me all that, Glad.
Huh? I know. I gave
Yeah.
all of you that did that. You just had to write it down.
I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't write it down?
No, I mean I haven't done it. I haven't killed anything. I haven't done anything.
No, you have. That's the D100 rolls that you do in your spare time and stuff. The looting that you did.
Yeah, I've got everything already.
Oh, jeez.
I
Literally,
got
the
fuck
only
all out of
loot
it. I
that
got
you...
I got gold and some half plate armor, and that's it.
Okay.
And remember, I used it all to try and learn to make traps and other things.
Oh, a lot of the spare materials you...
Yeah, the materials and components. 'Cause I tried to catch a T-Rex like 3 weeks in a row.
Right! I remember
Nice.
now. And you almost died.
Yeah.
Should have died, actually, but
Yikes.
thanks to Friendly's rolling of healing, apparently, it saves you. Man, that was ages ago. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I was wondering why I was like, really? I'm sure you rolled heaps, but apparently there are shit rolls, I guess.
Yeah, they were.
Ah. You got that natural D100 of the jar of brains. So that's fine.
None of my rock materials are in my inventory. I don't know how much of what I had, so...
I'd let you carry like a tenth of those rock materials. You have to decide. So a full rock, just search it up in or if you have the monster manual yourself, you
Yep.
can look it up and just decide the weight. I'll let you carry a tenth of the meat and let's say four rock feathers that are orc sized.
Alright, my game's over.
Alright. GG will play.
I play Moo Moo.
Wallbreaker, you had a shitload of stuff, right, too?
Mainly meat.
Meat? So, is that all you're carrying, meat?
Pretty much.
Cool. There you go. Yeah,
So
dino meat, rock meat, dragon meat. Holy shit.
I am exquisite.
You are
He's
pretty
the
exquisite.
butcher. He's a fucking butcher. What the hell?
Yeah,
Well, I have plenty of food for the journey ahead.
You do have
Yeah.
plenty of food, and you won't be able to carry all of it, but you have no problem getting a bunch of orcs to help you as well. Provided that they smell the dragon meat and they go, oh shit, wow, they want some of that. They don't actually care about the dragon hide and all of that. They saw the claws now. They just saw the meat and thought, oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow. Food.
Alright, so what's the situation now?
Situation now. Everyone's just retreating from Ordrar Hall. Let me pull up.
Alright.
Usually, guys would have you roll for the expedition.
Before we
Protecting your
leave,
own horde and stuff. Yeah, we'll get to that. But since you guys did fairly well in protecting all the citizens, putting out the fires, helping all the people out first, rather than killing all the drow that were retreating, you guys have saved enough orcs so that for the next next 2 days actually, there are enough urogs and orcs to help defend the weaker orcs that are in your traveling band, and so there's no need for you guys to take a watch. They'd be strong enough to even drive away T-Rexes.
fuck yes.
Fuck
So-
yeah.
You guys have a full day of free time while you're marching towards, away from Ordrak. So
Before we leave, about a mile away from Ordrakor, I'd like to turn around, get down on one knee, and say, "May your passage to the afterlife be brave."
alright.
And that's it. Pay my respects to Drac, and then head off.
Preemptive. He's still fighting, but alright.
Yeah.
Good to know.
We all know his fate.
Sure. It's not like he's in the archives or anything. But,
It's not like he's a literal god.
He's a lich.
oh no.
That'd be
Anyway,
a twist.
Please no.
That'd be a twist.
anything else you guys would like to do during this day?
Nope.
I'm gonna
Um,
stare at
about-
this scar of range you gave me and contemplate the future.
Already
It's future to
kids.
contemplate, and you saw for a moment that if the brains had eyes, it'd stare at you back, but then you just realized you don't even know where the front of the brain is, and you contemplate through it even more.
How are the kids doing?
What are you talking about?
The kids are excited.
Excited, huh?
They are excited. They are
In its all
moving.
new land.
They're moving away from home. They're not doing their usual fighting every day. They're actually doing something different.
They're doing some
Uh,
kid stuff, huh?
They are. A lot of them are playing around. There's some of the kids that are getting injured by javelins because the other kids are throwing it at them. But there's nothing a few wins from the shaman orcish ladies
Jesus
can't
Christ.
fix.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Uh,
Occasionally, some do go up to you guys and just like, go, wow, I saw him do some like cool shit, and like they try and mimic your moves and whatnot. So you guys are quite recognized amongst not just the orcish warriors, but the orcish citizens as well.
for the kids that are eager and like that are like, wow, okay, I want to just like spark up some magic and say, hey, maybe you can learn to do this stuff too.
One of them immediately runs away and goes, ah, no! And the other one goes, and just two of them that say like, ooh. And they try and mimic your hand movements. They go, oh.
Just see like lightning just flow through my fingers like one of those coin tricks.
And they eventually walk away whilst trying to just like try and shoot a fireball with their hands. You know, fail. Alright. So, anything, nothing you guys want to do?
I've already done.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So,
Just help around.
Mm-hmm.
alright.
Help wherever I can. Yeah.
Yeah. you offer to take some of the watch, but the other orcish warriors insist that the saviors of the horde, your new titles, guys,
Oh, that's our title.
be
now?
resting. So saviors. That's your temporary party name for now.
The saviors.
As you guys lull yourself to a long rest, one at a time here. Ricard the Defiler. There aren't many orcish gods. Grimsh is usually the one that's worshipped them. There are 3 other gods that are actually in the branch of Grimsh. Let me pull up my notes that are not opening. Load, please.
While they're loading, I'm gonna go grab pizza.
Have fun.
Can I have some? Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, that was abyssal. For me.
Head back.
Oh, back. Hold on.
Simmer down, Dadbot.
Yeah.
And I got an energy drink for the night also.
Nice. Alright, there we go. There's my note. So, there are 3 other gods with Grimsh. Luthic, Ilneval, and Yurtrus. So essentially, Luthic is the god for the orcish woman, Grimsh's wife. It gives a lot of the clerical abilities, a lot of the healing, cursing as well, creating food and water, etc. Ilneval is the god of the sneakier orcs, the ones branded as cowards, but they use that their fighting style to their advantage, so they're the best assassins. And there's Yurtrus. So whenever a plague strikes a tribe, the hands of Yurtrus isolate the sick. The priests then minister to those who can be saved but not healed. The hands cultivate the sickness of these nurtured ones, turning them into instruments of defense, weapons of war. Orcs go to battle. A band of nurtured ones, will probably go first and just suicide bomb themselves because they're walking disease bags.
So they're just like the Russian prisoners. Gotcha.
Pretty much. Defiler. You have a brief moment, seeing. You're not sure if it's the visage of Grimsh, but a face does just a shadow loom upon you, during your sleep, and you're in that state of lucid dreaming. You're paralyzed. You can't really move. You can't speak. You can just see, and the visage turns into a hand, and you see the white hand that represents the plague of Yurtrus, and it just like boops you on the nose, just real quick. You don't feel any different, and you're just expecting, oh shit, by the time I wake up, I'm probably gonna have some sickness. But you're feeling oddly confident that you've been blessed with something rather sinister. So, finishing this long rest for you, you get actually, wait, I forgot to have you roll for that. Roll the D100. I'm gonna give you something ridiculous.
It's the
You want me
black
to
death.
roll a D100?
Yes. Just to see
Oh,
what
that's that's an S.
I was about to say S, yeah.
No, that's not a 1D. 1 S100 god.
What?
You scared me.
Yeah, pretty much. 70.
Oh.
Oh. August.
Stoney.
Oh, get it.
Alright. when you hit level 12, you will have the knowledge of making your very own nurtured golem.
Hoggers.
So just from collecting dead bodies of any humanoid, you can begin the process of nurturing the disease that you apparently carry now, but is dormant.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You also get innervation. So just look it up real quick. Add it to your spell.
Innovate. 0 mana spell for druid. Add 1 mana crystal. Just for this turn.
That's
No,
innovative.
not Hearthstone. It's a necromancy spell from Santa's Guide to Everything.
Hoggers.
Oh,
You
that
can look it
one.
up and read it later, but that's you know that automatic. You just have it always prepared. It doesn't count towards your prepared list of clear.
Okie dokie. What book did you say it was in?
Xanathar's Guide to
Xanathar's.
Everything. Innervation.
You know, the best book other than Player's Handbook.
It's relatively low damage, but it's guaranteed damage if they fail it, and it's for 10 turns. It's 48 necrotic, and they just take it.
Nice.
Good 1v1. Not good on anything else. It's like a pretty decent. Yeah.
It's okay. You just need to kill one person. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Nice. By the time, yeah, when you hit level 12, I'll give you the stats and the sheet for the boom golems.
Cool.
The boomer.
Boomer.
Change names to in-game names, please, XD.
Yeah, sure. Hold on. I got you.
It's the goblins. Oh,
Ah.
I don't like that. Please no.
So noobs like basic gamer. Don't get confused. Wow. So toxic.
Oh.
Alrighty. Part of this long rest. Bloodstopper and wall break. Immediately after you rest, you find yourself
Actually,
in the
quiet.
same lucid. Yeah.
Do I level up before or after the rest?
After the rest.
Ah, okay.
Both of you find looking at each other, but you're unable to speak and unable to move. You're both in this lucid dream, and it's extremely confusing. You are in just this vast, empty space of nothingness. Blue wisps of blue wisps of smoke all around you. Staring out into the far plains of nothingness is deep blue emptiness, and it's just that for a good hour, 2 hours, until finally I pull up my notes for this one.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mishikao. Very cool.
Both of you just turned around and you see a spectral blue lady. The facial features unknown. There are none, but there is an infinity sign on her forehead. Forehead. White
Person
flowing
sleeping.
robes gesture to both of you, and you don't see an orifice speaking. You hear in your minds. Thank you for all that you've done for me. To my newest champion, my oldest prophet, I bring you these gifts. Nishikal is the goddess of compassion, love, and healing, and restoration. So, by the time you reach up, you guys already rolled for this, so it's fine. Warbreaker, the boon you get by the time you reach
Level 11.
excuse me, level 15, and with persistent rage in the barbarian. As long as you have 2 levels in paladin beforehand, whenever you go into persistent rage, You also heal 5 HP per turn.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh,
Hey, that's big.
yeah.
Big, but you have to have 2 levels of Paladin
Yeah.
beforehand.
Uh,
You currently have 1.
yeah.
So you're gonna have to try and make this work somehow. Bloodstopper.
Damn.
Wait,
just-
is it just innate? Or is it as soon as I
As
rage?
soon as you rage,
Okay.
Damn.
not innate. You have to rage.
I don't know.
Bloodstopper. By the time you wake up, you see all these new tats just adorning your body.
Oh.
All along your left arm are just there's a chain of infinity going from your backhand up until your shoulder,
Damn.
of various sizes. With breaking off of that, there's some broken chains of infinity, all adorning your arm, just circling around it.
Just my left arm.
Yeah, just your left arm. With this newfound power, you're able to spread her kindness and love. You're able to do an infinite amount of cure wounds, but it is halved if you use that feature of infinity.
Mm.
And for the purposes of balance sake, you cannot do it in combat.
Oh, you can't use it in combat. It's only out of combat.
I was debating for the longest time. I'm like, I'm giving them a bit too much here.
It's fine.
It has to be out of combat, but it is infinite. So yeah, if you manage to like hide and get away from combat,
Yeah.
and there's all your mates there lying on the floor, sure, you can go out and be like, touch, 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 touch.
Just slap them cheeks.
Yeah.
Spit on them all. Oh no, wait, it's my left arm. Gotta use my arm.
Wallbreaker, no tuts. You do get like
Damn.
a scar. You do get like a scar on your right hand though, on your palm.
Nice.
There's
As in an
infinity
oath.
there.
Yeah.
I heard chicks dig scars.
I mean, I was a chick magnet before, but anyway.
Yeah.
Sure you were.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shut up. Don't shoot down my hopes and dreams.
The next long rest. Next long rest. I mean, the next dawn. Dawns.
Oh, that's why this is familiar. It's RimWorld.
Yep.
You guys cannot see Orjar Call anymore over the horizon, and are beginning to see the visage of the Great Mountain of the south as you move forward there. There are a bunch of concerns as a bunch of the orcs are now beginning to voice. Why are we heading that way? Well, what are we doing? Why aren't we fighting? Why are we going towards the humans? Who is going to be our next war chief?
Group huddle.
I
all
go to
these-
Bloodstopper. I go to Bloodstopper. And he's here. He is friendly here.
Wallbreaker, yes.
Yeah, he is.
He is. I pat him on the shoulder, and I sort of like veer him away from the crowd that's walking right now. And I say to him, "Did you have it?"
Her.
"Ah,
You say to her.
yeah, I don't really know what to do. Who is she?"
Oh. They're talking about Mission Cal.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. That's it. Yeah, did you get that weird dream last night?
Yes, I saw you in it.
Oh, I think I saw you as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, look, hit me with the voice thing.
Ah, yes. Okay. And I just slap his ass.
Prod him forward. There's a bit of strength towards this wallbreaker. You're not expecting it as you stumble forward, and you have the effects of the thaumaturgical voice booming.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
do it like time 3?
Not
that
really.
a
No, it doesn't work
possibility?
like that. And you can stack the effects, but they have to be different effects.
Different ones. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
just stack 3 different effects. I don't know, make his eyes.
Sure.
Wait, Clyde, is the clan moving?
At the moment, yes, but you're smack bang in the middle.
Smack bang in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Quite literally smack.
True.
All right. Hear me.
Some of them
Do
stop.
they all hear me?
Make an intimidation check, actually.
I mean, I'm not trying to intimidate anyone. God damn.
No, just to get your voice out.
Oh, that's 2. Whoops.
So you have oomph.
22.
Guidance.
Ow.
22.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
I
22
have
plus 2, 24.
Yeah. No worries, dude. The entire horde stops.
I'm gonna perch top, like a small crest of a rock if there's any.
No rock. You hop on top of Iron Mine's barrels of gold.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
It's barely holding.
Just don't break that.
I know these events have been hard on us all. I know the Drek was the war chief that we needed. I know that our hearts are broken and that we are lost currently, but we are heading to the human settlement of Frog Pass. They will hopefully offer us refuge. Hear me, we must band together. One. Band together for the Horde!
Why are we going to the humans?
There is nowhere else. Nothing else we can do. I'm afraid this is the
over in
best
back,
we can do.
Very long in the back. We can fight! And you start hearing some dissent, some yeah.
Silence! No! No!
Okay.
The time for violence has passed. We must take on a new role. We must hide away in the shadows, reforge our glory.
Make a persuasion.
Guidance.
Guidance for this.
Oh.
Nice.
Over and over again, you just hear the dissent. Half of them are definitely on board, but the other half are beginning to.
I quickly say to Wallbreaker that this was
But
Drax's last
Oh,
order
fuck.
for us to go south to the humans.
You mentioned that.
Yes, I
Even
mentioned
then,
it to
the
Wall.
clan was split. Can't convince them all.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to cut off prestidigitation and go ahead to a secluded area where I can contact my ancients.
Okay. By the way, it's cut off thaumaturgy. Yeah. Okay. Sure. The state of the few hundred that you have right now, the morale is quite low. The Urrogs are trying to at their best to keep them, orderly. They're all repeating what Iron Mind was just telling Wallbreaker just before. These are Drax's orders. All that fall out of line, you can leave and go and die to the undead. All these threats, all these intimidation. Right now, there isn't much orcs that are like fully deserting you guys, but there is a lot of dissent, a lot of discord among the current hundreds of orcs. So as the orcs march again, you go out of your way and split off for a bit. Find yourself in a rather empty, as empty as a plane can be, space. What'd you like to do?
Alright, I'd like to grab out my great axe, swirl up a little circle around in the area, and then smack it onto the ground, lay down, and cast.
Clairvoyance.
Yes. And contact one of my ancestors.
Circle lights up briefly, just a flash, and clutching your axe there, spirit of a female orc clutches your great axe and goes, "What do you want?"
Our clan is gone. Our home lay in ruins. Half of us won't even follow. What do I do?
This isn't clairvoyance, by the way. This is the contact ancients.
Yeah.
And she goes. Her visage just disappears for a bit,
Well, that was pretty fucking useless.
and she comes back. And letting go of the great axe, she goes, "Holy shit! I've never seen so much death. I have no advice to give you, young one, for these events did not come during my time. The humans were our enemies, and it seems you're headed that way, correct?
Yes. Our clan
Not
is without
all of
leader.
them are our enemies, however. So, look to appeal to those that lead them. You will find your refuge." And the visage disappears.
Well,
And then
Tag along.
another one comes and much older, and you go, "Oh, holy shit! How much undead were there, dude? Oh,
they were plentiful.
how
leader is
much? I
gone.
need numbers. And he briefly gets taken away by a bunch of hands. In your line of family, you had a bunch of weird ancestors, but you had some responsible ones. So
Some.
keep in mind, from now on, when you use that ability, I will roll a d100 to determine the usefulness of information you
Yeah.
get. Secretly. I rolled an exact 50
Nice.
Oh.
that time. So I was like, you get both.
You get the even split.
Anyway. Anyone else? You want to do shit?
Not really. I don't really have anything until we get there.
I don't either.
Okay, cool.
Is the are the are some of them gone? Did some of them leave?
No, not yet at least.
I'd like to again go up to Bloodstopper, and a clan is without a head, such as a snake without a head, lifeless, aimless. What shall we do?
Oh,
Good timing for the music.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ones that are not they're not listening. They need to know that it was our Master Chief's last request, last order. Yell at them because no one heard before.
All right. Hit me.
That was our Master Chief's last order for us to go towards the humans, and we must honor it.
All right. Hit me.
Slap him on the ass.
Yeah.
Oh man. It gets louder. His eyes glow.
I guess you can say it's a slap chop comedy.
Yes.
Get out of here, dad bot.
You right?
Gotcha.
I was drinking
deserved
soda. I was drinking Rockstar at that time.
This DM adapts. Wink. Anyway,
You do. I don't
Got you
make
with
it.
your own move.
I know.
Alright, what are we doing?
waiting for that
Oh.
announcement.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Hear me.
Intimidation checking. You're pretty good at that.
Yeah.
21.
So anyway,
See?
yeah, the entire horde stops again, and they're like,
Again.
"Is it this one?" From descent.
We must honor Draxlar's wishes. We must make our way towards the settlement.
We're already doing that! And we just see a bunch of them go, "Oh, Drax said that." And the crowd starts murmuring and it gets louder, and you hear a bunch of.
As
"You
I
didn't
heard
tell us
this-
to fight!" And then you just hear a bunch of them go, "Yeah, he didn't tell us to charge!" And you just hear someone at the back, "Traitor!"
Silent!
I tell Wall, since he's talking like this, that he said we would go stronger, more with more allies.
Alright.
I'm staying
uh,
next to Wallbreaker as well, like, he's talking.
That is my burden to bear, mine alone. My hands are stained with blood that I cannot ever wash off. My last goal is to uphold Drac and his values. My only wish is that we all make it to Frog Pass. Regardless of whether or not you stood behind Drac, stand behind me!
Okay, make one final persuasion.
And it's a 1.
Stand
Oh,
behind Brawl.
don't jinx yourself.
11.
You can use guidance if you
Guidance.
Guidance.
Sorry, I was typing.
4. 15.
15. You managed. With those last words.
Can I give him
That-
advantage for, like,
He's already done.
start staying next to him?
It already
No.
worked.
Would've given
You
it to
avoided
him.
an all-out brawl
Oh.
with those words. Just by just. There's still very low morale. Some of the Orogs are just trying to whip these guys back into gear and tell them to calm the fuck down. We need to be organized. Some fire beats.
Some R&B, yeah.
Yeah. As one of the bards are just no. I'm kidding. Yeah.
I mean,
There is still very low morale overall, and there's still the discipline of these orcs are poor.
huh?
Yeah, so it was
Um,
only Drac's raw power that actually kept them in line.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Need to find out on the third day coming to Frog Pass how you guys as a group or maybe by yourselves may be able to discipline some of these orcs to shape. Otherwise, you guys avoided an encounter amongst your own fucking orcs, but just
Yikes!
Don't worry, we would've fucked them up.
But there are people.
Who's getting called?
Friendly.
Friendly.
no idea. Is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, this time, there are watches between all of you, as the Urogs that are and the elite cast, this time are trying to just position themselves amongst the rabble, just trying to keep them in line. The Urogs have been trained by Drac very well for these sorts of situations, since he had to lead a split clan for a good decade. So, not decade. So it's 3 years. So, with the Urogs being busy, and you as well as some of the Orcish warriors in watch, who's keeping first watch? 2 people.
Me.
I can too.
Okay, so either one of you makes it with advantage, or both of you make it.
You make it with advantage.
Okay. Which one is a perception?
Yeah.
So 21.
21.
You guys are over here there on the pink marker.
Okay.
Over in the distance, you do see to your immediate reaction, you immediately tell some of the orcs to prepare for battle, but then you take that order away as you see riders often. And it looks like they're not coming closer, or are they going farther? But they are circling. With that perception roll, you can tell these are living horses.
Thank God.
Scouts, perhaps?
Most likely.
I mean, I'm asleep. I don't know where the horse is.
Second watch. 2 people.
I'll grab it.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I'll mention about the horses to the next person.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Separate rolls or advantage rolls? Up to you guys.
Garden, what's your wisdom at?
You already rolled.
I already rolled.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
20.
20. You do see the same thing, but ever towards the horizon where Ordor Hall is located. Multiple flying figures are just flying over the where you guesstimate the settlement would be. These are rather large figures. At that perception roll, you don't see what type.
I'm just going to spend the whole 2 hours sharpening my axe.
Sure.
Shink, shink, shink.
Shink, shink, you almost kill the axe, because 2 hours is a bit too much.
No, it's just mind-numbing shit.
Sure.
It's like chivalry.
Just to put my mind at rest.
Yeah. I mean, there are no proper whetstones for you to
So I just
whet your axe with. So you get them like just the nearest stone.
rocks. Yeah.
And you're a bit too strong, you just keep crushing the stone on the axe, and you're like, fuck's sake, man, just get another stone. Another stone.
Rinse and repeat.
2 hours later, Ricard actually shows you how it's done with a normal stone, being as wise as he is. Like, don't go against the grain, you're just freaking smashing it. It's a blade at this point.
No, it's just more anger at
Sharpening
anything.
an axe is like making love to a woman. You just don't grind into it.
As he tells you, this rather 20 wisdom score worth of advice to you. Go to sleep knowing, hey, he's
I
actually
learned
pretty
2
smart.
things today.
Yeah, look at that.
Just a golf clap for that.
Sure. Third and final watch, 1 person.
Friendly's the only one left.
Okay. Oh, true. I keep putting
Yeah.
6 people because of the thing there.
Guidance.
Sure.
Wait, is Ship Crusher not here?
He's not.
No,
So
it's
he's
not.
been logged in.
No, it's still like a bug. I guess.
Oh,
Oh, is
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen in this.
Oh, that's OP. Oh,
Hey, it's a dead fire. Pillars of Eternity. So.
Whew.
18. Wisps of black smoke.
Oh
You
shit.
can barely see it, but it's odd for wisps of black smoke to just be flying overhead you guys,
oh shit.
and then nothing.
What's black smoke?
What was that?
Wisps of black smoke.
Yeah.
Like fire.
So
Some shit.
can't tell.
I'm shaking.
For sure, you're like, oh, those are weird clouds. Then you're like, oh, really fast clouds, and then you just look closer. There's smoke traveling just above your where you guys are settling down. There have been minor troubles, a bit of fire salamanders fighting your way towards the... nothing you guys couldn't handle with the help of your orc bodyguards.
Salamanders.
Maybe
During this happened during Bloodstopper's watch as well, so... with him leading the defense, no problem. For himself, you just earned yourself, what do you call it? Let me roll it, actually.
So what were they? Fire geckos.
Pretty much.
Nice.
So you start the day with 18 points of burn damage. Nothing you can't just heal
Walk
over
it off.
time.
Yeah.
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 But you got a pretty cool looking scar on your right hand now. It's like a bit burnt. You also get just 20 pounds if you wish to put it in of fire salamander hide, as the rest of the
Sure.
meat is just being rationed amongst the traveling group.
Yeah, we can carry. I can carry that hide. Just
Okay.
carry it on the sack of my dino.
Oh yeah. During the breakfast scenes, I would like to come over to more of the distraught orcs and offer them some of my dragon meat.
Mr. Butcher over there.
Make a. That'd still be risky. Make a charisma check. Straight up charisma.
Just roll.
Yeah, unskilled charisma.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, huh, that's weird. Charisma's not in the skill section. 14.
14. You're not a very good judge of people, but you do pick out the more distraught orcs. And, sure, some of the other orcs are like more. They're a bit jealous and are beginning to just like fake being fucking no, we should have gone virgin. Dragon meat, and they're like, oh shit. They're thankful, and as many of your exotic meats as you'd like to expend, you can raise the morale for as much as you want. So, how much would you like to?
How much do I have?
I want to
So
share
I'm
my.
just gonna say it right now. If you just use your dragon meat, it's not that much.
Yeah,
I
nah.
want to share some of
You
my.
can feed few of the most distraught orcs that you can like generally tell, the ones that are just sowing the discord and dissent amongst your orcish group.
Yes.
Is it too early to offer ale? Some of my ale.
Not at all. You can make a charisma check as well. You have advantage
Okay.
because ale is
Ooh. Especially if it's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Charisma check, right? Yeah. Ooh.
6.
9. That's all right.
It's a 9.
Yeah. No,
6
they're
9. Nice.
they're more or less not. They're not You don't get the distraught ones. You just more or less just get the people that are like faking it now. And
Oh,
so
bunch
you
of
get,
fakers.
like, a bunch of the you get the
Faker, what was
entire
that?
horde. You get the entire horde just like stop, and you guys pretty much just are like throwing a. It was
Little
pretty
party.
much a good. The Urogs are like making shit up, like it's a feast to honor Drak and this great battle that we had, and the Urogs are just trying to improv it from here. They're trying their absolute best to solve whatever fuckery you guys are beginning again.
I also have scale mail that I had. Can I just give it to one of the orcs that needs better armor?
Definitely find one with no armor at all. And he's like, yeah, no, wait, no, you keep this. I like being shirtless. And
I
you
just-
have a
just keep asking.
finding someone that needs better armor. It looks like they're either too prideful, or they're fine with what they have.
Hmm.
Nice that you'd offer though. But yeah. With those skill checks, how much are you willing to spend of food, you guys?
All my dragon meat.
Good.
My one ration that I have left. Actually, no. Half of my ration.
Okay. And the rest of you as a party could help as well if you have meat on you.
Well, does
we
anybody
need food?
Anybody need scale mail? Or is
Because
everybody good on armor?
those meats are typically exotic.
I don't have any of that stuff.
You would. You'd have rock meat, but that's...
I
If
don't
you
have it in
chose
my
to take-
inventory, and I don't know how.
And 20 pounds of rock meat.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's
Well,
it.
alright. Anybody in the party need scale mail?
Nope.
Alright. Overall, it's not much of a feast.
Do we need
And,
food?
It's something.
Yeah.
Does everyone need some food? Or...
We're having.
Not really, but it eventually became like that.
Oh.
Due to these guys, doing stuff. What would you like to do for me?
Oh, I can decreate food and water if you just want food. It's needed.
Mm.
You can, but it's bland food.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's still
just
food,
to
though.
make it look fancy. Okay.
Okay. That definitely does help.
I have a...
So the morale went from chaotic to low, and the discipline went from chaotic to low with all that.
Hmm.
So for now, whenever you do order your orcs to do anything, they are willing to listen.
Oh.
So at least
Fun.
it's not a full. No, we're not listening to this guy. What the fuck? But yeah. So as you guys make your way towards the mountains of Frog Pass, you. What the fuck?
I also made sure to share with the guy that the guy that was carrying the barrel.
Oh, he was still carrying it, and he was first in line.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, fine.
Makes sense.
You guys are nearing Frog Pass. Let me.
What is that?
Frog Pass.
All right.
So, march. You guys are marching through Frog Pass now. You are 2 miles within the human settlement. How do you plan to approach the human settlement, and how do you lay out your marching order for your orcs, rogues, and yourselves?
I would like to be at the very front.
Okay.
Yes. Horde leaders at the front.
Yeah.
Do you say that?
I think we should like have people ride out.
Right. We'll just. I think we should send. Not the whole. We don't walk in.
We
Because
walk up,
we're walking.
we stop, and we sit down or something. Make it look like we're not aggressive. And then when they see heaps of us, we
They think
send
we
out
attack.
riders to meet up.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what we're riding, but
I
Two
can
miles.
ride my dino.
Ride Warbreaker.
I don't.
Amen.
I don't think we should ride anything in. What we
No,
should do is just send.
Send one
people
person
forward.
in.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Send one person in first. Talk it out.
and I will go in by myself. If
Yep,
that's what
have fun.
everyone wants.
Whoever
Yeah.
has the most charisma.
Pretty much.
Whoever's the most talkative and convincing person should go.
Yeah, I'd like to. I volunteer as tribute, essentially.
Okay.
All right.
So plan for me out, guys, on this. I'll do a makeshift map. Essentially, how you're planning to approach.
Maybe I should come too, just in case.
So,
I
blank
think-
piece of canvas. You guys have, let's see, like 4 triangles worth of Erogs, 10 circles worth of the other orcs, and then star would be you guys. I can't draw a fucking star. So, just draw for me and going this way towards the human settlement. How you'd like to lay it out, marching order.
Alright, so these are Orogs.
Yep.
Putting an O there. These are what's the circle?
So humans. Not humans. They are like women and children and warriors. and
Women,
stuff.
children, and normal orcs. Just every
Mhm.
other normal orc. 1 star, which is you guys.
Orog.
Orog.
Normal orcs.
That's an interesting R.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. My idea is that instead of we're not gonna hide, but we're not gonna send everyone up because that would be dumb.
Mhm.
Perhaps we could do something. Well, obviously we need to send that person. But
Yeah, I'll go forward by myself. But I say so so this is all the women and children and stuff, and then have the Orogs
yes, in the corners, and then
in front of them, and then all the different of us, the rest of us who aren't walking up, in front of the Orogs,
Yeah, I say that's good.
and then have some, or even have some Orogs at the back as well.
what about this? Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
put corners on each of these,
Yep.
and then
Mhm.
everything else inside.
During your huddle, one of the Urog captains goes to you guys and goes, "Hail! I'm the last remaining Urog captain, Rigel.
Oh.
That me.
What do you... How are... I know of Drax's last orders. How are we... What are we gonna speak about? I can speak a bit of common, but I am not good at talking.
I can.
Should we
speak
just
some
tell the
common.
truth?
I plan
I can speak almost fluent common.
I plan on telling them exactly what has happened and exactly what we should or we intend to do as a horde.
There's nothing to tell but exactly what happened.
Agreed.
As for what the Horde can do, I have a feeling something might break. A feeling something might break as soon as we enter the gates. If
Oh.
we enter the gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to talk to both the orcs here now and the humans ahead.
I don't plan on sending our people within the city, just near it.
Yes, we just sit
So let's
outside.
camp outside in danger for when they eventually come. But if they come just a day away, we'll be the first ones hit.
Yes,
we
but
need
if
we need to try to secure some form of security, at least for our women and children.
We'll send women and children and leave these warrior angry guys outside.
we can
It's
figure
not-
out what we do with our women and children and warriors once we have spoken to the humans and find out what they'll let us do.
Yeah.
There's no sense in making plans when we
We
don't
don't even know
what
what
the
they're
human
gonna do.
intention is.
He just nods and goes, "Very well." And he positions his Urogs accordingly. What you guys are gonna plan out.
Cool.
But
Sorry?
I can speak almost fluent common, I should say. Almost.
So before you lock it in, I believe this is how it goes. Rest of the party just behind of Vras. Vras in the front, and the Urogs surrounding the other orcs.
Yes.
Is that how it goes? Okay.
Jesus.
Let me just change the music.
Go for it.
Oh.
Even though this one is really good for the situation too.
So I don't
Yes.
have a problem if people want to come up
Oh,
with me, just don't do or say anything.
Yes, I will come and just stay with you.
Don't stand next to me, stand behind me.
Yes, I will stand like a distance. Just so they can maybe see my tits. See I am from Michigan.
Oh god.
You had a sexy score of 1 though last time we checked.
Because they know my god is best.
Odds are they don't know your god exists.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Everyone know my god.
I mean, I don't know your god and I'm an orc, so.
I spit in your mouth before.
ugh.
You know my god.
Jesus.
As you guys are just walking through,
I kind of
you're
look
not too
disgusted
far
at
away
that.
from the orcs, and they hear some of that and they go, ugh.
Yeah.
I tell them
Same.
I spit on you before, remember?
And one of them goes, "Yeah, I remember."
Yes, and you healed.
Everyone looks at him and goes, ugh.
And then you got up to fight again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of them just go, "Oh, yeah."
They were thinking of something else.
And as some of
Mishika
the
put you in the
as some of the
fight.
yas just go across the horde, rippling and yeah, just saying yeah for no reason. The mountainside to your right, some of the earth begins to move, and pillars of earth just shoot up. And 10, 20, 40 of these pillars just shoot up, and you see up atop the pillars some of these humans in robes.
Earthbenders.
Yep. They're ahead of us or all around us?
All to the side of you, all onto the right.
The right side.
Onto your left are the cliffs, the seas.
Is
They're
there
very
anyone?
high.
Is there anyone in front of us?
You see the settlement, at the wooden wall, just 1 mile.
Okay.
I tell
As you get to the around three quarters of a mile just away from it, you just see the wood shimmer away, and immediately a stone fortress replaces just the walls there.
They have that as well.
Ah.
Is there anyone that looks like sort of in charge among the robe-wearing people? Or they
Perception
just look
check. Perception check. You have disadvantage. They are very high up.
Guidance.
Mm,
Guidance.
20.
To the 300 orcs, there aren't many humans that you see so far.
Oh,
They're all
Oh,
stealth.
ooh,
Oh,
16.
16.
And the Urogs are pretty perturbed by this, but both the Urogs and your orcs are raring up for a fight.
I smack.
Just try and calm them down.
yeah.
I
Try-
try to
Saying
say
this is their it's self-defense to them.
One at a time.
Ras.
Thaumaturgy, what now?
Ras. Perils.
Okay. Okay.
Calm
I
down.
mean-
Or
I mean,
do
I'll-
some.
What?
You can talk loud.
What?
I don't want to.
As he's just saying that
Smack
like
Warbreaker.
loud. I don't
Warbreaker.
want to.
You smack
What?
Wallbreaker.
What? What?
Alright. You smack me.
Smack him on the butt.
Mm. Seems kind of gay, but
I am
I
a
mean-
lady.
Female orc. It's not really.
It's not gay when
Alright.
I'm a lady. And you are not.
Perception check from one of you.
I'll try it.
What's this for?
No. Yeah, you don't see anything with that perception. at all.
Okay.
No one. They're all the same road.
Ah,
oh,
21. Behind you, the riders you saw yourself begin to just start corralling the last of the orcs, but 300 feet away, looks like these riders are in chainmail armor, but all have some form of ranged weaponry, either a heavy crossbow or a longbow.
Are they drawing it?
Okay,
They are trained on you guys.
I would like to ask the Orogs to take defensive stances, but not aggressive stances,
Yeah.
and try to keep the orcs, the rest of the orcs like not at bay, because I don't think they'd be like running up, but just like get them to not
simmer them.
yeah
simmer
get them
them
to
down.
simmer down essentially,
Yeah, you just hear Rygo go.
and we stop moving.
Follow suit! Shields up! And they, in unison, just start protecting the citizen. They are in defensive stance.
Okay. Is there? So there's no one like that looks important around.
Did I see anybody
Not
with
that you can
that
see.
perception check?
Not with your perception check. I was checking at the back.
And there's no one coming towards us from the front.
Not at the moment.
Alright,
no.
I'm gonna head towards the back.
Yeah.
And try to attempt to contact these riders. Placing my great axe down onto the ground when I'm in view of them and walking towards them.
One of the riders does make his way with and getting off his horse too. Looks like he doesn't have any ranged weaponry, but slung across his back is a greatsword. And he walks up to you, and in full plate armor, you just see a rather old-looking human, and even you could tell. But the complexion is extremely rough, and he's got scars adorning his left side.
I'd like
Is-
to. Oh, sorry.
No, that's all actually.
Okay. I'd like to give my sword, not my sword, my shield, and my spear to someone, and calmly make my way over to where that plate mail wearing guy is.
Okay, so Wallbreaker and Wrath, both of you,
Yes.
are now. Eventually, you make your way towards. With Wrath just being a little late, he folds his arms. Just 30 feet away from you, Wallbreaker. He is tall. He's as tall as you.
Oh.
And he just folds his arms.
Okay. I would like to talk to him.
Okay.
But that's like I don't want to go any closer. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, he stays his ground and he just eyes both of you.
Okay. I say greetings, and I like hold my hands out in front of me, like with my palms raised to the sky, so it's not like I'm not like hiding anything. I'm just like trying to talk to him. I say, and then in common, this is me talking in common. I say, because it's broken common. I say, my name Vras. My people call me Pale Horse. We come from the north, seeking safety for our people. Our horde was at war with a lich, who had a horde of undead and drow. War Chief Drak ordered Party and I to aid our people, along with the lizard folk, in their retreat from our old home, Odrakol. War Chief Drak returned to battle. After giving orders, we traveled for 3 days without on foot. Our women and children are tired. War Chief Drak claimed the humans to the south would take his people in their time of need.
Yeah, persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion.
Guidance or the BT?
You're not there.
With
I was
advantage.
holding his shields.
Advantage.
Yeah, 22.
22. Not bad. Surprisingly, not uncommon, but an orc, he replies.
Ah,
That was pretty good, but I am not the person you speak. Follow me. And he makes his way with confidence just through some of the Urog guards. They're just staring him in the eyes. He's not doing anything, he's just calmly walking through.
Okay, I will follow him.
And as if knowing someone is extremely strong, a lot of the orcs just
Back away.
make way. As he makes some gestures, but just very quickly, and some of the robed humans on the pillars just begin sliding down the mountainside.
Fucking earthbenders.
Talia.
Yeah. As two of them begin to just meet up with this captain, he quickly just tells them what to do in common. Tells them to make way, make a path, the best he can understand. So two of them just begin to make makeshift stairs among the earth, just towards this stone settlement. And he orders for. He just again in orc says, addressing you guys, the strongest looking out of all of them. He goes, "So which one of you is war chief now?"
Good question.
Yeah.
We have yet to decide the next war chief. Our main course of action was to retreat, or help our people retreat.
That's fine. Any of your war chief candidates, your most important people, will have to speak to the garrison commander here. And he just starts walking in
Sorry, I'm
back. Tells you guys to follow.
Okay.
I'll just follow these guys, but these guys are talking.
So,
I'll just follow too.
all of you?
Uh,
No, I'm gonna try and keep the orc population.
Okay, good. Good. So everyone barring Defiler and Wallbreaker are going up onto this quickly made just earth stair formation on towards this makeshift stone settlement. And as you begin to just see how much the thing was changed, you see just towers of stone just behind. You guys didn't see this being made, but let me just read this stuff here. Okay, yeah,
oh, is it that create castle thing that I was talking about a long time ago?
maybe.
Mm.
But yeah. You see, behind the walls, just not more than 50 humans. Just gearing up for a fight.
Wow.
But
Wait.
you notice amongst the humans though, that a different robed figure is standing among them, trying to give orders, making sure preparations are being made for any sort of defense. Turning around, you see a relatively younger human in very white robes flowing, a lightish yellow scarf, trailing behind him, a very long scarf, and it trails behind him for a good 6 feet as well, as he just begins flying and makes his way towards you guys.
Okay.
The captain just gestures for you to wait.
I follow his gesture.
Yeah, alright. And eventually makes his way there, this archmage. And he goes, in common, well, what do we have here?
Okay. Do you want me to say it again, or can I just reiterate what I said to the...
You can shorten it, summarize.
Okay.
You can tell him some more information or less. Up to you.
Okay. My name is Ras. My people call me Pale Horse. We came from the north because our war chief Drak ordered us to help our people retreat from a lich and a horde of undead and drow. He gave us the orders to come here because he said that you would help us if we needed it.
Not me specific.
Your people.
Give me a moment. And he begins drawing on the circle, a circle on just the stone pavement you're on, and he just sits down briefly, and his eyes flare up as 10 minutes later he just finishes his cry, and then again. You weren't lying. That's for sure.
Oh.
But how do I know I can trust your... And he gestures out to the rest of the orcs. Your other common orcs to follow line and not attack when they're in this fortress.
We will discipline our people if necessary. We have the means to keep them in line. And if anyone was to step out of line, they will accept their punishment.
That is what I like to hear. It saves us the troublesome extermination we'd have to. I am LaRouche Jamieson. This captain here can speak Orc and will provide the necessary lands for your horde to recuperate. Know that this deal will only stand for a week, and then you will have to go back to your lands or mount an assault of your own. I am only in charge of protecting these lands from the dangers of the north. Since, by my decree, you will not be a danger, any actions that you do will be my responsibility, and therefore any actions that you do that will compromise the rest of my people, you do hereby agree that all of your peoples suffer a swift death under my magics. And he just flares his hands as he just shows a force of power that he is not joking.
Okay. And I just say I agree, and I hold out my hand, like, to shake hands.
And he just stops producing flame and he goes, well, at least you're somewhat learned. Shakes your hand.
Okay.
So, just TLDR. You have some week of free time. And strategizing with the humans as well. if you can manage to convince them to fight alongside you, or if you're gonna avenge Drac on your own. Otherwise, some time passes, and eventually a stone. Everyone goes to their respective groups. The captain, who introduces himself as Gaius Pigrin, just accompanies your group for a bit and watches very closely amongst the orcs, just observing. But bit by bit, all of the orcs do trickle in, or orcs as well, and you're given a form of land, a patch of land, just 3 miles west of Frog Pass, over here. Overlooking, there is an outpost there, overlooking some of the mountains as well, as there is a central mountain, narrow mountain pass that's being guarded. Thanks to... Actually, no. We'll go back in time a bit to where it's just the Defiler and Wallbreaker. You're amongst the Rogs and Orcs, but they are still very wary, and they are on edge. Anything you guys want to do to calm them down? As these talks are happening, you guys are pretty much there on that mountain path, being trained weapons on.
Shit. Think we.
Whereabouts are we? Sorry.
You guys are in these talks. You're hearing like the conditions of them.
Yep.
Think
brain.
pretty much.
I'll give you time to think. Sure.
Can I just go around and like just start randomly like filling up everyone's like water jugs and stuff with create water, just like making them comfortable.
You totally can. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty creative use for it. Make a charisma check. Advantage.
Negative 12 incoming.
Negative 12.
Don't. How?
he don't speak well with his mouth hole.
Oh, okay.
Where are we? All the
He
way
was
down.
failed English class.
Hey.
Natural 20. Okay, advantage. This is definitely a case of desperation. Of we need to do something here to get resources, and that's on everyone's mind, including the normal orcs. A lot of them are jumpy. A lot of them are beginning to act out on their own, and you stop a lot of that with just by making sure, like, most of them are hydrated. Stay hydrated, kids. As
Alright, PSA, simmer down.
Well, Baker, as you're just pondering, you see just the Defiler just walking around.
You know what? He's got morale under control. I'm gonna consult the ancients again.
Okay, sure.
Well, actually, can I use a 3rd level spell? I guess. Will I be able to have it like back pretty quickly?
What would you like to use?
Well, I'm thinking, why am I bothering doing just create water when I can do create food and water?
Okay. No problem. Yeah, you would have had like days of long rest to prepare spells and stuff. So yeah, you could have had that prepared. Because, you know, it's you guys are fucking traveling. You might as well have food.
Yeah.
It's just
Ooh.
like common sense. I believe your intelligence is high enough to know that. Anyway, yeah. No worries. The morale and the discipline are both at medium. Thanks to that. Thanks to a pretty good roll, and thanks to that. You consult the ancients, and again, you just put your axe down. And some of the human riders are just beginning to draw their weapons, and some of the robed figures are beginning to just prepare their somatic movements, casting spells.
Alright.
when they see
I say
when
to
they
one of the
see and
riders,
feel it. Yeah.
You have enough men here to kill me twice over. I am no threat. Let me consult with my ancients.
No response, but you feel as if you got this.
I just got ghosted, man.
They left you on red.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Alright. Who do I get?
let me roll.
A 66.
I got a 66.
Oh, he has to roll. He has to roll.
Sure.
Just gonna put this there. Not sure if you guys.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Not
comes
that.
the crazy.
Wait, I'm not sure how do I put. Nah, I rolled something else.
Here comes a crazy.
Just tell us what you rolled.
No, it's not helping up on the. Nah, usually this works. Yeah, apparently it's not working. But yeah, I rolled 100 on the.
Rolled 100. Holy shit.
Yeah. I have to think
Send
about
it to the works chat. Just snip it and then.
Yeah, sure. Oh, rip! That's not even. I just rolled 100, not 1d100.
Oh.
let me GM roll that again.
Like 79.
That's fine.
Mm.
You see, this time, the spirits take form of a very, very small creature. You're surprised. What the hell? A goblin?
Nice.
Well then.
And he goes, you're one of my young ones? Ah, you're pretty. What is it you wanna ask?
I'm sure you've heard the story from all the other people inside there.
Inside where? But I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen. Yes.
Does he know the information that I tell all the previous people, or?
You gathered that.
Yeah.
That may have been what you referred to, and you just said yes.
Cool.
Alright. Our people are anxious, itching for resources. We only have a week left to get back to camp. Please. You know
You don't know about the weakman.
The week bit,
It's
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
We only have a select number of rations. Do you know any other way to produce anything?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Travel further south. Further south. It's abundant. There's a lot of meat there. I've been everywhere on this island.
Oh yes.
Just don't go up the mountain. The godlike horses will come and tear you apart.
My favorite.
Does this meat happen to be moving? Have very large jaws?
Well, no, not at all. No, they're really easy to kill. It's really easy for me to kill, and I'm pretty shit at firing bows. Oh.
Very well. I turn off the spell, take his advice, and scout south.
Okay. I rolled an 80.
I'm guessing above 50 is bad.
No, that was useful information.
Oh wait.
That is-
He said meat. He didn't say what. Oh, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know this, but he didn't say what kind.
As soon as he said yes, and it's very abundant, I automatically jumped to cannibalism for some reason.
Yeah.
It just felt natural to say that for some reason.
Skipping all that, the deal was made. The wizard overlooking, just from the skies, out towards the sea, just the amount of orcs, doing some sort of mental count. The captain there, just amongst the orcs, talking to some of them, asking them in Orcish what happened. Some of them are like reluctant, but most of them do say something in regards to what has already been said. So, as you guys are led to to the promised land, you guys would have. The conditions are there, reiterated by him, except this time, Larux himself speaks to the entire horde in Orcish, telling them, "You may hunt here." This is very, very loud as well, up in the sky. And you may use this forest, the Zilumber, to put up temporary shelters if you want. The primitive ways and how far you've progressed in terms of technological advances in shelter. But allow me to help. And he just brings out his hands, and you guys again panic as you hear a slight crackle in space-time as a very strong spell is being cast as he casts. Mighty Fortress.
Ooh.
God damn.
For a minute, you hear the grumble and you think, oh shit, this is it's a betrayal. The earthquake is gonna kill us all, and instead you just out from just south of where the designated place was, just a stone castle erupts from the ground. And the designated unseen servants are to you guys.
Oh.
And you and all of your horde, just for the 7 days, will be properly fed. If they wish to feed on anything else, they may hunt. They may not go beyond these borders. For now, this is your new home.
Okay.
So, as LaRouche then again speaks up and goes, now then, the important orcs, follow me into the castle. There's much to discuss. So, right now we'll just take a break. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Just need to go to the toilet, get some drinks.
I want
For
to.
now.
On the record, I retrieved my spear and shield from whoever
Yeah.
I gave it to.
Yeah, I would have gathered so. So, just gonna spoil a bit for you guys. Just think on what to tell, what info to tell them, and just try and convince the humans, for help and what you'll give them in return. So, I'll give you guys a bit to strategize. Anyway, be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well.
Okay. What happened?
We have a castle.
Are we inside
Doing
now?
fucking John.
Really, man?
We have a castle. We have 7 days to prepare to try to take back Eldrakor. We have to convince the humans to help us, otherwise we'll have to do it alone.
So we're inside. We're the only ones in the castle?
Everyone,
Oh.
all the orcs, we're all here. This is our castle. He just built it for us, so we're safe now. We've got food and shit. We just need to follow him, and we've got to like try to figure out how we're gonna deal with the Lich. So we're gonna give them information and make ourselves useful. Otherwise, they'll just say, "Get away," and then we'll have
After the
we'll have
week.
nowhere to go again.
Yeah.
I mean, I can like ritual cast Hallow on our face, like in the center of it or something like that.
What's this
We
for?
need gold.
Didn't you say we need to take it back?
Take what back? Oh, Eldrakor.
Oh yeah,
No, Bunnings. Yes.
What do you mean? What are you gonna cast in the middle of it? I don't understand what that
It's
means.
like a holy arrow.
Basically, it just puts it down so that you can like basically tell people can't be.
Okay, what's the range of it?
Massive.
Yeah, I think it's like 100 feet or 60 feet, something like that.
And how long does it last?
24 hours.
Okay, so we'll have a small area in the middle of.
Oh, actually, sorry. No, it's
All the
until it's
undead.
actually dispelled, so it lasts forever.
Okay,
It's dispelled.
Up to 60 feet in the spell.
so the only thing, so it's a small area in our big fuck off town that's going to be surrounded by undead, with a high level spellcaster that could probably dispel it easily.
It takes
Well, I
10
mean, we've
minutes,
also
doesn't
got
it?
things like Banish and Planetary Banish, and got heaps of shit to use.
Wait, who does? You do?
I do. And I should
Okay.
as well, depending what spells you took.
It takes 10 minutes, doesn't it?
What's
Like,
that?
Hmm?
there's all this shit, but like we've just got to tell the humans what we want to do and try to get them to help us, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, we both should, it's what's it called? It's like both our enemy or something, how do you say it?
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
Is what we got to say.
Like like it's his like he needs this guy dead anyway, like too, otherwise he'll come and kill him.
Yeah, if we can't kill him, nothing can. It's just gonna end up not working.
Well, and we need their help because I mean, if we go back, we die,
Mm-hmm.
and all of our people die, and the campaign ends.
Don't say that.
Mutual.
But that,
I don't
that's
wanna
just
hear-
it, though. Like, it's one of these conundrums that's, you know,
I don't want to hear the
you know,
possibilities.
we need help, but they don't need ours.
Exactly.
We're fucked. They're not fucked as much.
They
They
don't
need to get rid of them as much as we do, but they need to get rid of us as well. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like it's a stalemate sort of position.
So we can either spend the 7 days trying to convince them to help us and then go back to battle in the north, or we can use these 7 days to get the horde back under control, get a new war chief, and head south and make a new town.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we, like regroup far away? Because a week's travel time, you know, we're leaving ruins. You know, we're gonna go back to ruins. Places
I think
fucked.
exactly. I think we use this week
Mhm.
to like recuperate the horde, find a war chief, like find out who's going to be the war chief, and then I think we head south because the further we go south, the better. And
Yeah,
now that
well,
we
the further we're away from it, and then the humans are in between us and them as well.
exactly,
And we would be able to help them.
and we stay. I think we should stay sort of in contact with the humans, not like friends or whatever, but like
Comrades.
have some sort of way to communicate with them. That way, when the shit does hit the fan, if they ask us for help, then
We help.
yeah.
God, we fucking find zombie fucking Drac. I am just noping the fuck out.
I think that's what we can do. Unless if we do want to fight the thing, like go back north and convince them to fight, then yeah. But I think that like what we just talked about is probably the best way to go about it. It's the smartest way.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any use? Is there any like should we be like trying to attack straight away while they like?
Well, the thing is
or-
like the undead army isn't weakened, so it's
Yeah.
not like we're taking advantage of their army
Yeah, so
being
there's nothing to do with like trying back like straight away.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
For all we know, he can, like, he's got the control of the druid Jorkill's leader, the ancient white dragon guy,
Yeah.
and he's got an astral dreadnought, which I don't want to ever face.
A big
one ever.
fuck off creature. And possibly Drac too.
Yeah, if you just tell them all that shit and then I don't know.
I think,
That sounds
yeah,
that we-
maybe we
that
can
we
tell
would-
them all that stuff.
Yeah.
Try to get them to help us, and if they don't want to, then Plan B, we head south, start a new city.
I mean, like, I think going south anyway, like, is a good idea. Like, I don't think we should.
Mhm.
Like, we gotta convince them that to make them know that the undead is a threat and they need our
They
help
would
as
need
well.
more
So
help than
get
just,
them on our side, but still head south instead of.
Yeah,
trying
instead of
to
going
go in and
fight
fight.
now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Gotta make sure they know how strong they are, that the undead is like fucking crazy, and that we will help them when it comes to when they come to invade them next, because they're next in line.
Yep.
It's just, God, it's such a fucking predicament right now.
Then we'll secretly kill them all.
Well, I mean, I don't think this was really preventable because of,
Yeah.
you know, the Lich actually being introduced to the story with the army. It was sort of going to fall this way.
Yeah.
Especially once I fucking learned that they killed the entire goblin tribe on the other side of that giant mountain. It was just kind of over.
I mean, killing a tribe of goblins isn't hard though.
Yeah, but still, with it
Were
being
they
an
your friends?
undead goblin tribe, along with countless others that probably died when we raided that area too. And the fact that it's a lich.
Yeah, you gotta
Who's
convince
been
them
like-
that if they,
Well,
yeah, they need our help also, because if the undead will just keep getting stronger with all the more people they keep killing, more bodies. Right, then they can raise
I was
more
gonna
people.
say, did we want to like try and build like, you know, a little bit of rapport with the humans, like stay like a day or two max, you know, build that rapport, but
Mhm.
you know, not enough to be mates, but you know, one of those passing nods in the hallway kind of deal, friends,
Yeah.
and then fuck off as best it
I'm
turns out.
down.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
That might be good, but I feel like we should use, like, at least use most of this week to like get the horde back in order and figure out who's going to be chief.
Mm.
Like, we've got a whole week. There's no like rush to head south.
Well, the rush is to get as far away as possible as the oncoming undead army.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it,
the longer
like,
we take to leave, the shorter time we got less to set up.
I mean, it took
I
us
mean-
3 days to get here. If they left immediately, it takes them 3 days. So for like their foot soldiers, I mean, like the riders and
zombies
stuff can
slowly.
get here. But the
Yeah.
like, if the humans see undead, then they're gonna fight the undead.
Yeah.
But they're mages. They need beef. They need beef to their army.
Exactly. So basically, like, what we're gonna do is try to convince them that we can help them, because they've got human technology and we've got orc strength, basically.
When brains meet brawn, it's just the perfect unison.
We would
But-
be the
I don't want to be. I don't want them to think that we're just gonna like kill ourselves, like run in and kill ourselves just so they can like cast their spells.
Yeah.
Like, we're not fodder, is what I want to basically.
Yeah. We're not a meat shield for them to trip over as they walk over our bodies into your town.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, when do you get back?
Tell them how sexy I am.
That's not happening.
No.
Tell them we got sexy ladies.
So, you guys had a moment to talk to
And sexy guys.
decide on what to say. You do have 7 days of just communication with the humans as well. But after that 7 days is gone, they do want you out of the lands and back north again.
Oh, they want us north again.
Yeah.
Do they have a say in it, really?
Like, would we be able to convince them to let us go south?
This is where we're going to.
Okay.
As that Archmage did beckon you guys towards the castle. He meets you in the foyer room where the grand entrance, I guess, of the place. Before just telling some of the unseen servants to get a round table. Yes.
Knights of the Round Table.
Pretty much, as it's a rather weird assortment of knights of the Round Table, as there's these 2 humans and 5 orcs all around it, and the archmage pipes. Before we begin, I'd like to ask and inquire each and every one of you, specialities.
Smack.
So basically, he just wants us to tell him what we're capable of, right? One at a time. Is that what he's saying?
One at a time, all together. I don't know how you orcs do it. Big
Badstapa, I heal.
cleric among the orcs.
Mishakal, for Mishakal.
He just turns to look. Interesting. So what capability? What's what's your strongest?
What's my strongest?
Yeah, like he's basically asking you, like,
How
what
strong
do
are
you do? Are you strong? Are you useless? Is what he's asking.
Mm-hmm.
My god is strong within me.
There you go.
Yes,
I
yes.
keep
but...
my people alive.
Okay. I guess I'll ask you later specifically. And,
Strength
next...
is not all in brute force.
I mean, it is, but no.
No, you cannot be strong if you are dead.
I
I
mean,
start laughing.
we just ran from a lich, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes,
We weren't
because I heal.
Yeah, and he's dead and he's strong. So,
He's undead. He's not dead.
I mean,
I mean,
he's a lich. You gotta die to be a lich.
I just look
He
down
is
and I just
evil
shake my
dead.
head with the hand in face, just like, oh,
The
no.
gods do not like undead.
Okay, next person. Jesus.
Next, can we please move on? It'd be
We have all of
very
the
nice.
time, we're just defense forces. Fine. Continue.
Who wants to go?
I slapped mine.
Oh, well, I guess technically I am the. I can cast spells, and I know how to properly wield blades.
Good. I will see more of your capabilities. You will spar with Gaius soon. Next.
Me. I am a paladin. Paladin of conquest.
Okay. Clerical powers, if clerical powers are among your tribe, how did you fall? This must have been a very strong tribe of at least 3,000, 2,000 orcs. If I'm
Roughly.
guessing correctly.
Yes. Our leader was also a conquest paladin, and he was unable to stand up against the power that this lich holds.
The very orc you lost to, is that correct, Gaius? And Gaius just nods.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just a big deep sigh of regret that I couldn't do much.
Yeah. LaRouche just goes, ponders for a bit. Good to know. You two will spar with Gaius so I can see your capability.
Oh, hell.
Next.
Yes.
I guess I'll go.
Warbreaker, I'm your frontline man.
Is that all?
I mean, yeah, but I get really angry sometimes and, you know, smack things occasionally and,
You channel
yeah.
rage. That's good.
Yeah.
Looks like you're getting all the fun tomorrow, Gaius. Gaius just shrugs. He goes, okay. Next.
Yeah.
Go got it.
I
You know,
can
you'll
feed
see.
Yeah.
and look after the sick. I can create water and food. I can revive the dead. I Also animate the dead.
Necromantic powers, are you of learned magic or divine?
So,
Interesting. Okay, you and you. And it points to Bloodstopper and Defiler. Tomorrow, you'll be showing me what you're capable of. The rest of you, you'll be sparring one at a time with my captain. Be sure not to kill him, but I doubt that's possible. Anyway, military exercises aside, we will send a bunch of soldiers your way. We just need proper experience for them, so if you do not mind having to train some of the humans, if you're up to the task, to some of your WOrcs. I would like to see some action to see if my soldiers really do need more training. Other than that, what else can you tell me about the undead and his forces?
He was able to raise
Dragons.
dragons from the dead. He also had skeletal mages on horseback, casting long-range area of effect spells.
They cast a big ball of fire at us, pretty much, from very far away.
Sieging spells, mages, and dragons.
And they also had some giant golems that like have pieces of metal stuck in them too.
Yes, flesh golems also.
Yeah, we called them flesh golems.
He looks pretty perturbed, very disturbed. But he goes, "Yes, go on."
He also, one of our allies was a high-level druid who fought against the Lich, and he created a large the Lich created a large black square in the sky, while our ally was turned into a dragon, and at the end of the spell, our ally was gone, and only the Lich remained.
Force cage capabilities, raising. Shit. Well, this is no ordinary Lich. I'm surprised you're even alive coming through here. Is this much people?
We're only alive because our war chief allowed us to escape.
Then your war chief must be an equal par with the Court of the Undying.
Yes. Also, the very large creature from another plane was brought to the battlefield.
Through a giant hole in the sky.
Sorry,
kind of
what now?
appeared.
Describe this creature.
I'm not sure how to describe an abyssal.
It had like
not abyssal.
I step back from the background. I step forward, probably sitting on a chair or something, right, Clyde? Right.
You agree?
You're at the
It was
table,
a
right?
huge abomination. Forged from flesh and steel. Destruction unparalleled to anything else we've ever seen.
Wait. I have a better idea. I totally forgot I could do this. And he just flicks your head. And out goes some of the arcane power. And you see some sort of tether between his middle finger and your brain.
You can read memories.
I try to
hold up.
like reach it out of my head, sort of like an infinite you know, like the magicians, they have infinite rope under their sleeves, so I try to like pull it out of my head.
Wisdom save.
What's this? What's
Wisdom save.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh no.
Oh, you try to grab it, but no, it's just there. It's just really, it feels really weird. It feels like your very privacy is being invaded. And knowing you're usually not very uncomfortable with anything, but this makes
This
you
was
very,
very-
very creeped out. As for a brief moment he goes, I have all the physical details. Yes, I just read your surface thoughts. I see. You You described things well in Orc. You could be a poet in common if you tried your hardest.
Ah,
I
As he
also,
just sits down.
I'm also gonna talk about the drow that we were fighting too. They were like,
Oh, and I hand them the broken.
the bow, the broken bow.
The broken bow, and with the sigil on it.
Okay.
And
You
I
just
dismantle bladed bow. I just put it. I put the bow on the table and ask
Okay.
them if they recognize the sigil.
both of them are gonna make a check.
They were all fighting with the Lich. Oh, damn! The Death Knight did pretty good.
From the grave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great, yeah. Let me put that GM back on them. Yeah. Lorish just goes,
+9. Goddamn.
Drow in league with the Lich. Lich capable of animating nearly anything. There's no doubt about it. You fought the puppeteer.
Oh, what now?
Sorry. He's been talking in Orc the entire time, but he switches to Common. Okay, the puppeteer is, oh, this is hard. I could not speak this in Orc, but one that could have, possesses secret magic to control, animate nearly anything. This did not stop at the boundaries of this plane. He was known to have controlled demons and devils at one point. Was only lost and imprisoned, I believe, by the Yugoloths he he attempted to contain, but they eventually broke free. The puppeteer is one of 3 liches known in the coven known as the Court of the Undying. Just a legend, if you will, of a long, long time ago. The fact that this house here, this drow house serves directly under Lolth, the Spider Queen of the Abyss.
Yikes.
The fact that he was this close to this decision can only mean that I know exactly where in the Underdark these drow come from. So that brings point to 2 interesting modes of striking. I will devise up a plan and propose an alternative counterattack, if you will. But otherwise, continue with your descriptions.
I think that's all, really, right?
No,
That's all.
I mean, there's also 2 tribes worth of orcs that fallen.
Yeah.
So there's that he possibly reanimated too. And we were all fairly strong warriors.
Okay, and he goes, if it takes some time, even Lich as powerful as you would take a very long time. So animate that amount. You say Sasa has fallen, the hobgoblin territory. He would have ah, goodness me. Gaius, to where did the Juggernaut come from? The Orc capital ship? And he goes, oh, They developed it in Sasa. Raul Gomash has it now. Believe most of the Orc shit. Raul Gomash. I was right. See, the hobgoblins were a very good shipwright. Very weird. But, so there's no way this Lich would march very quickly. If he did, he'd meet the wrath of my defenses. And we'd have a pretty even fight, but he'd eventually lose with the reinforcements I'd have. Given time, yes, this does pose a danger to the entire region that this Lich would be able to conquer. But it would take him at most 6 months to animate all those dead hobgoblins, dead orcs. Maybe an attempt to revive your war chief. I hope not.
We hope so too.
Sending us back north after this week ends would only add to his army.
I agree. And I have decided, with the information you've given me, you'll stay here indefinitely until the lands up north have cleared. However, you're prevented from venturing forth 2 miles south. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Relay it to the rest of you all. As
Okay.
for the military exercises, tomorrow. And as for the drow, I will propose to you a countermeasure for dealing with this lich. I have a few theories. Come here. And he just gets up and goes inside one of the castle rooms and starts muttering to himself. And Gaius just looks totally amused the entire time and just smiling. And he goes, just cracks his neck and goes, "Oh, I haven't had a good fight in ages. Looking forward to fight you all, but
I take that as a yes.
those undead sound pretty fun too. I'll leave him to his, yeah, he's got shit to do. Don't worry, he's a really smart guy, but he's really weird. Alright, you lots come with me. I'm gonna roughhouse some of my soldiers.
Let's fucking go.
Alright.
That's where we'll end the session there. 3 hours.
Oh, really? Did you
Wait,
tell
tell
him
me-
about the drought?
So,
It's only been 2 hours.
huh?
Yeah.
It's only been
Yeah.
2.
2 hours? Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, there you go. I mean, though, yeah, I told you guys this was gonna be like a really
Yeah,
short
that's true.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
but no, it's fine. You guys had like extremely long sessions the past week,
Yeah.
but they
it's
were
true.
Mhm.
technically one at a time. So yeah, there you go. Right now, you can tell me what you'd like to do in the free time. So technically, everyone would have in the next few events, just their single fights with Gaius.
Sweet.
I'll decide later, Cloud. I'm gonna DM you. I gotta go for now. Have fun.
See you.
Okay, later. Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
You can either go now or so you can decide later, or you can tell me what you want to do in your free time now. So
In my free time, I would like to. I want to tell the horde about, like, that we are gonna stay here until, like, we're staying here indefinitely until the undead are taken care of. We're gonna regain our strength until we're gonna help the humans take back our home so that we can move back in there. Tell them that we can't go any more than 2 miles south.
Okay.
And yeah,
make a charisma check.
charisma.
Guidance.
I
Guidance.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I mean, they're listening as best as they seem to be listening. Not even sure if they're listening now.
So,
I say we let the guy that always makes them listen talk and explain. See if they listen better with him.
No, it just depends on the rolls. Yeah, they could have totally listened with that. Right?
yeah.
Might be some problems in this free time, but other than that, anyone else want to do stuff?
Oh, did you figure out what like feature you wanted to give me from the spear? Because you said you were going to give me something that because
yeah.
Drac gained extra stuff from the spear.
Oh yeah. I have decided,
Okay.
but it's not given to you yet.
Okay. Yeah, because you did like friendly and stuff at
Yeah,
the
I know.
beginning.
Your one will be spontaneously in the middle of a fight.
Oh, okay.
Just
Fair
saying.
enough.
Ooh.
Other than that, ooh, I want to train with my, like I want to talk to the lizard guys and spar with them and train with them and converse with them.
There's not much lizard folk left, although there are a few 10-ish warriors. That you do.
Jesus.
Get some some decent spying rounds of. They amongst their tribe, it's always been survival of the fittest. These are the fittest, and they
Okay.
survive.
Can I use the free time also for the find steed thing? My
Sure.
find steed.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually a quest of your own. You're gonna have to do some rolls for that, but that'll be on another time this week.
Yeah. Cool.
Next week.
Anything you want? Anything that game?
Can I see if there's any alchemists that I can ask for help with?
Alchemist.
I want to take a point to the Blood Hunter.
That'd be very hard. You'd be in the wrong side of the continent for that. Well, your skeletal buddy would have been able to help.
Fuck. Of course. Of
You reach him,
course.
you'd be able to.
Yeah, just go up and talk to him.
Ah, yes, all the way up here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got your dinosaur. Remember? You're good.
Oh yeah, but he's a fast
Yeah.
boy.
I'll give him water walking.
That being said, you guys do have access to a harbor. Frog passes.
A ship.
Are you a shipwright, or do you just know how to drive a ship?
I know how to drive a ship, and I had my own ship.
But you don't know how to build one or anything like that?
No, I
Okay.
kind of stole my ship from
Right.
different people.
He's a stealer.
I got gypped out of my own ship that I was entrusted to. Fucking mutiny. So I ended up stealing a ship that may or may not have belonged to someone else.
It's probably the
Right.
lich that's why they kill us. For me, I wanna just organize my cleric healer student people.
Okay.
Just to organize them again while we're here. To try to teach them again.
You round them up, and yes, to your amazement, Grunim has already been, just before the war and stuff, he was already doing just some minor miracle. Thaumaturgy, spare the dying. Now, he's shown you, he goes, look, Bloodstopper. And he just holds out a hand onto another injured orcs. And you just see him do cure wounds as well. If you look at his sheet, he can only prepare 3 spells. He's not very wise, but he has those spells to choose from. If you have a look, you fill them out on your own time. But yeah, he's got those spells.
Very nice, young one. I mean, Padawan.
Padawan.
He nods and he just looks confused. He's like, oh.
When I am not around, make sure you keep track of our healers.
I'll keep us safe.
Yes. Just to go around healing. If anyone needs healing, I'm probably already healed, but healing, and I got like
Okay.
disease healing shit, and what was it? I forgot the names. greater restoration and just whatever. If anyone needs like diseases healed or whatever, I can do.
No diseases, but go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation. Guidance?
Sure.
Investigation. I got +1 in it now. I'm a smart guy. Kind of, hopefully.
Kind of. Hey, that's not bad.
10. Oh, guidance.
Yeah, guidance.
You need like a guidance emote. You need like a guidance emote once you can get more.
12.
Get more, that's ages away, bro.
Or swap out
Okay.
an old one.
Looking around, the Defiler's been looking very sick this entire time, but he's completely healthy if you just observe him for a bit. Other than that, no one else.
Is Garen here?
He can be.
Could I just ask him if he wants... Oh, he could heal himself anyway if he had it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I just don't really mind him because he... Yeah, I know he's a cleric, so he can look after himself.
Okay.
I can hit him. Yeah. Just kind of have like a rivalry with that guy.
Got nice to be here though.
Also,
I'd just leave him anyway. But I'd
on
just
the, down, on the download, we know that. Well, I mean, we don't know, but that disease isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, it's called we got boomers.
Okay. Also, did you tell them about the drows as well? I was in and
Yes,
out,
we did.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And yeah, just to
everything.
sure
We told
they-
them everything.
yeah, warned about like the drows might be like scouting and being invisible
Yeah.
bitches.
Yeah, we told them all about it. That's why we're allowed to stay here indefinitely until the wars, until we fuck up the Lich,
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
or until we all die. Either whatever comes first.
Yeah.
So we're looking after ourselves at the moment, right? Like they're not watching around us as well.
I mean, they're still gonna watch us because we're on their land, but we're our own sort of people.
Mm-hmm.
Are we inside the gates or outside? Still?
Outside.
Outside. Where they put the castle,
Big-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They built
I don't
us
know
a
where
castle.
the castle is
Um,
in terms of their walls.
just to make
Mhm.
sure we have good watchers as well, because of those stupid drows.
It's true.
Nighttime. Yeah. Just to make sure we have a good
Is that why
watchers.
we found a fucking like that? That was just
What was
cleanly
that?
cut? Was that some of the drows?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, ages
They were
ago?
already assassinating very, very
That
slowly.
was way back when.
Oh, ages ago. What the fuck?
Yeah. That was like the most subtle of fucking hints ever that shit was gonna happen.
It's okay.
Damn.
I didn't expect anyone to be curious. I just reported those that, which none of you were, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and yes, I did. Yeah, I hinted, bit by bit. Started very, very minuscule. Oh, there's no way they'll connect it, to the point where, oh yeah, hey, some more undead are like, oh yeah, okay, there's more. Talk about the undead. Oh, okay, you guys are visiting there. Oh, okay.
And then what bam, just drow general.
Well, bam, yeah, assassins. It's like, oh, that's so random.
It's like Nani?
Oh, and every night.
Nothing personnel, kid.
No.
Rexy.
No.
Scrying is just like looking around, right? Picking a place and looking around.
You can,
Oh,
look
I
at
can't
a
do
single
it.
area. You can look at a single person or area.
Or font filled with
That
holy
you're-
water.
that
Oh, I
you're-
can do that.
Yeah, you was familiar. Yeah.
So, what are the possibilities of me being able to make it to the fucking mage?
Somewhere I'm familiar with.
You have
Especially if I
one day
write
of free
Dino.
time, so impossible, I guess.
Ah,
You would have
we had
to
a week.
collectively. You'll have to decide on your next line of work, I guess. Either that or next, your next task at hand. Because now it is sandbox mode.
Yeah.
Ah. Well,
That's
time to
good.
create an order of the Lycan.
Big Clyde.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I see any like large, like say, metal containers or anything like that lying around, or like what was set up and what we brought with us or anything, or
Metal? No, not in the way of metal. No. How come?
could I find one?
Where do you go to look?
Well, in the general area, where I'm allowed to go.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go, boys.
Alright,
Alright.
later.
So
Right,
that's
see
the
ya.
capture
See ya.
Yeah.
Later.
14? No, not really. No metal or anything here.
Damn it.
The only thing metal would be armor, I guess. And you do recall some of your mates having Warforged pieces. But that's it.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to try and make a bathtub.
Okay. You can make a bathtub. You don't have to make a metal one.
Could be wooden.
But then how am I
A
gonna
stone
heat
one.
it?
I can make. I'm a stone mason.
You can make a stone one.
Yeah, you could.
Is that gonna take longer than a day?
I'm a stone mason. 5 seconds. Kappa.
I'm a cartographer.
I just wanted to
I
like create
got
water
stone
and
shape.
put it into a bathtub and heat it up so everyone could like bath and get clean and feel a bit more refreshed.
Feel a bit
You're
more
making the
safe.
spa. That's actually doable in a day. Although the way you'd have to do it is
In stone
not
shape.
stone, but you just have to
Dig it.
dig it. Yeah. You can lay out the the floor as stone, so it wouldn't be as dirty and stuff. But essentially it'd be a mud bath.
Ah, that's also good too.
Yeah, it would be a hot
To
mud
the
bath.
skin.
Yeah.
Is there another rock
As-
around? A big ass rock?
There wouldn't be a big ass rock.
Investigation.
Oh. We'll have to look at the geography of this place. Hold on, I have notes for this.
Oh.
Hunting grounds, forests. Not really in borders, no. You'd have to like go closer to that mountain, I guess.
Is there none inside the castle?
Nope. Anytime you guys like attempt to take furniture out, which some of the orcs have been like trying to do, it just in a puff of smoke as it gets
Can we
taken
chisel
out of
it
the
out of the side of the castle? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you chisel in? Like,
Well, I mean, if you want the whole entire wall to fall, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's all on the
We could
DM's
just
choice.
make
We
it-
want to fucking chisel that shit out.
So it works like a magnificent mansion if you know how that spell works. Everything there is like there until you just take it out of the castle and it just disappears.
so there'd be a bath.
Unless you do it for like fucking 7 years. or
Yes,
some
there would
shit.
be baths. There would be rooms,
Can we use
and
them?
there would be food to feed 100 people a day.
So we can use it all, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't
but
need
it's
to
not enough to feed your entire horde. So some people are just hunting in the woods.
I mean, I can create enough food to feed 15 people.
Yeah.
Constantly.
That's true. Yes.
Both of us.
So yeah, you guys are in support and triage duty. I see.
Yeah.
Making spas, making That's a really good idea. I'll note that. Made spa. Because that's pretty. I guess it's canon now that a spa's been invented
Yeah,
in the Orc Society. Yeah,
they would be called hot springs, I guess.
a hot mud bath.
File out work
Yeah, a hot
together.
mud bath. A
Oh,
mud
is that for me?
spring.
I was bunched up and the firelight working together, looking at each other, evil.
Pretty much.
Eyeing each other out while working.
The sexy
So-
nanny.
Pass me the hammer, bitch.
Don't know what hammer is.
Pass me
Patrick.
mallet.
Pass me
Pass
the
me
bang bang.
mallet.
There you go.
Mallet me. Donk.
Since my
But yeah,
intelligence is 12, I can speak English properly, right?
Yep.
Broken. Very broken.
Is it broken?
No, 12 is proper good.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm smart now. And charismatic. Oh. I gotta somehow replay that. Somehow.
Is that side? A good thing you didn't fight him. Chain lightning ready to go.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think we were gonna fight.
Yeah, I know. I don't think you guys are gonna fight either, just in case you guys turn into murder ogres all of a sudden.
True.
Because it's technically like 300 versus
possibility.
80.
Yeah, it's only a small little encampment thing, right?
Yeah, 300 versus 80. It's a defense force, and they're like trained to hold choke points, but you know, it's still you're still able to overwhelm them.
Where are they? Where's their main house? Their main place? Where they from?
I guess I'll show you guys. Oh, technically, I'll have to upgrade your map, because you now have the human version.
Cartography
Oh.
time. I'm finally using my tools.
They'd be reporting to Eventime support here,
Ah, damn it.
and as well as this is a military outpost.
The question marks.
Where the question mark. That's where they developed their Warforged.
Oh, those bitches sent it at us. Did
Pretty
they?
much.
Oh, fuckers.
Yeah,
You'll
what-
eventually find out.
The Wolfwoods were attacking us, right? Weren't they? I can't remember.
The Warforged that attacked us a long, long time ago.
Didn't attack you guys actually. You just actually yeah.
They're killing
they're,
something.
Yeah.
they're killing some that ventured too far out.
Yeah. So they're just holding us,
They were holding us captive.
keeping us at bay.
Keeping us in check, huh?
Did you really think I'd let you guys bleed again? A rather powerful archmage has to get. He's pretty lazy fella.
Roll for hotness.
Yep.
Roll for laziness.
Yeah, pretty much. Fine?
Now we need to see that roll for laziness.
Nah.
Roll for hotness. Is he hot as?
Nah.
Well, Boklina might wanna,
I don't think he's down
might
for
get some,
work time.
half folks.
Hey, we can grow horses.
She's like just above average, or is she?
She's desperate.
Didn't you roll a 1?
No, that
Yeah.
wasn't me.
Yeah, he did.
What? No?
Yeah, you did.
They made.
We
But
rolled
you
a
guys are like
D6.
saying, "Oh, auntie looks like hot. Like she may be an auntie, but she's hot."
Hold on,
Remember?
it's way up.
I was above average. Someone else rolled a 1. I think it was like Dizzy or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was Dizzy. Yeah, you were 3.
Ah,
Who, me?
yeah. Apparently, you were 3. You
Out
were
of what?
you were not bad, but not good.
Out
Out of 6.
You were in the middle.
Out of 6. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was average, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, you're the average old orc.
I'm not even that old, though.
You said you're an auntie. How old are you? We haven't even known. We don't
23.
even know that.
That's old for an old.
Yeah, that is old.
True, because everyone dies.
They reach maturity at like 16. I think maybe even younger.
They reach adulthood at 14.
Yeah,
When did they die? Oh, wait. Yeah.
like 50, 60.
50-ish,
That's
yeah.
And that's how long they're considered to live.
Longer if, you're healthy.
Where
Yeah.
are those
My
high-level
socks.
dudes? Those high-level captain dudes?
They've lived for a very long time because they're very healthy.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
where are they? Like, were they with us or are they dead?
Well, you see, they all kind of died.
Like those
Let me,
guys.
let me pull up the siege map one more time.
You see, your brother died.
Jeez, my brother's still here.
The ones at the front were told to charge. Most of them were the captains that are there too. The orcs with the red.
Also the real.
Meanwhile, all the orc captains defending died from the drow.
Your brother was one of them too, friendly.
He's missing in action. Considered missing in action.
Yeah.
But he'd be in the front lines as one of the captains.
So,
are
hey,
we actually-
you might be encounter Naruto type of shit.
Are we like?
For all you know, they might have escaped somehow as well.
Yeah, somehow and just ran somewhere.
For all you know,
Somehow.
they could already be undead.
Mm-hmm.
True. So are we actually the strongest in the group right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
We
the
are
orcs are
player
gonna
main
look up to you
characters.
guys. You're gonna have to
We're gonna
find a
have to
war
decide
chief
your
very,
chief.
very soon.
Yeah, they're gonna need a
Yeah, we
war
were
chief.
talking about that before.
Oh yeah? Okay.
But we still don't know who. People really want a fucking wall breaker. Or you, friendly.
Yeah, I don't really know if my guy would want to be. Sure.
I mostly want to work in the shadows with my orders of the Lycan, I guess. You know, become the cowards that everybody fucking knows about.
Yeah, my guy wouldn't really want to push to be it. Because if they pick me, then I guess it'll be. But
Do we know if there actually has been any other war chiefs that have been female?
Well, make a history check.
guidance.
No guidance. You just this is just not.
No.
You're not quite sure.
Help me, help me.
You do know, however, it was never just
Drac and Drac himself.
no, Drak was the one uniting most of the scattered orc tribes in that region and making a super settlement to, better defend themselves against like all the dangers there. Jolkill tribe was independent because they were already very big, but they grew bigger than Jolkill anyway. With that history check, you're not sure, but amongst all the tribes, every in the scattered era of the orcs, every war chief was pretty different. In fact, some of them weren't even orcs. Some of them led orc tribes. Some of them were Tanaruks, half demon, half orc. Some of them were very
Fucking
strong
time.
lizard folk. And there was one particularly chaotic tribe led by a horned devil.
Oh.
Damn.
So I
Drac
heard
united
demon
all of
fucking
those.
time, right?
Huh?
So I heard demon fucking time, right?
Yep.
You know, I was actually wondering if that was a possibility. In all honesty, having a half fuck, what's that race called?
A half orc, half demon.
Yeah.
And
Tiefling.
not a tiefling, no, but they're called Tanaruks. They have advantage on every single magic spell save.
Oh.
They have 20 con, 18 strength, 13 dex. Have their stats here. They know Abyssal, Common Orc. They can move up to its speed towards a hostile creature on its bonus action. They can make multi-attack, bite, and great sword attack.
I think I found what my next character is gonna be.
Also, they whenever they get hit, they get to immediately hit back.
I definitely found out what my next character is gonna be, if I can have that as a race, I guess.
Nah, it's a pretty uncontrollable. They are purely chaotic evil. They only want to fight. You know, which is why Drac could take them out easily and convince their fellow orcs follow him instead of this crazy dude. Orcs usually only rule small tribes, and usually out of just power. You follow the strongest if everyone else is weak. Oh.
How do I click on this green thing?
Orc bodyguards.
Page.
Hmm?
Didn't you say I could click on the green page or some shit? Or anti-speaker spells?
Oh yeah. Try again.
Oh, yeah. See now.
Can you do it now?
Yeah. So you want me to pick his spells and stuff?
You can only prepare 3 of those spells. No, I've already picked the spells for him. Those are the only 4 he knows at the moment.
Okay.
Pick 3 to prepare each day. Each technical long rest. But yeah. So, we'll also be playing by post as well. Like, I'll be on the WOrcs chat, I'll be saying, oh yeah, this happens. Would anyone like to do anything to help with law? And you guys will just do stuff accordingly in the free time as well for these random events.
I want to see if my ship's in the port.
You take one of the... It will take a day, your entire free time, so you won't be able to do anything. Or as of now. Because there's only one day of free time. You go to the Frog Pass port. Eventually, the cliff that oversees that part of the ocean dies down to a sandy coast. Harbor there. Not much ships, if at all any. Nothing.
Depression.
You'll find it one day.
Eventually.
But yeah, now you guys have a lot of freedom and possible ways of fighting the Lich. I'll give you 3 main ideas. 1, continue to build rapport with the humans. 2, reach out to the other orc tribes in the islands.
Oh yeah.
3, completely ignore the thing and try and escape the islands themselves.
Well, you see, that was kind of my plan from the beginning. If this place had my ship.
Sure. There's nothing saying no to you asking how to build a ship.
Yeah, but I'd say I'd want my ship that I stole with my own hands back.
Sure. Sure.
Hey, I stole it fair and square. The idiot was drunk. And I just happened to knock him off the ship and just sail away.
Sure. Anyway, that'll be it from me, guys. Short session, so good job.
Sweet.
There'll be a lot of fights in the next one,
Okay.
but friendly fights, if that exists. Anyway,
Sparring, as you should say.
Yep. Anyway, ciao for now.
Alright.
Catch
Oh.
up, man.
Bye.